What's going on, guys? What the Flux here? Gonna be playing some Homefront today. I hate this game. Just gonna go ahead and get that out of the way now. Don't buy it. Please don't. Don't waste your money. I wasted my money. I'm not happy. I'll get into my points of why I hate it in a minute. But just starting off, I'm using probably the most overpowered gun I think I've ever seen in any shooter ever. This is apparently an SMG that can snipe people with 3 bullets at range, but apparently an M4 can't do that. An M4 takes about 6 shots at range to actually kill somebody. So right there, first gripe. Guns are fucking imbalanced. Like, who the fuck did testing on this? You have to be like mentally handicapped to think that an SMG should rate that much. The other thing I really don't like, the fact that this SMG is that good, it just does so much damage at range, but at close it has the best fire rate like ever. I mean, think of like having a vector and just doing that. I mean, that's the fire rate it has. It will empty its clip super quickly, but it's gonna also deal a fucking bazooka damage while it's going. It just doesn't make any sense. There's really no reason why it should do that, but it does. The game mode I'm playing is Conquest, which is kind of similar to Battlefield's. I don't remember what Battlefield's game mode was, but it's similar to Battlefield. And if you're looking for a game to compare this to, I would compare this mostly to Battlefield. It plays very similarly to it, in that action can be very, very slow at times, but at certain times it can be very fast-paced. You can rack up a lot of kills, and you can have a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong, I think the game's fun. I just don't think it's worth $60, and I don't think it's worth buying. I just wouldn't do it. I would go ahead and maybe give it a rent. See if you do like it, because, you know, I mean, this just wasn't for me. I could see it definitely being fun for some particular kind of player, I guess. But it seemed like this game tried to be Call of Duty and Battlefield all at the same time, and it fell really far from it for me. I guess I should kind of explain what's going on in the game, but pretty standard stuff. In the bottom left of the screen, you kind of see the score, and obviously as you control positions, you gain points, blah blah blah. The way you win this particular game mode is you win 2 rounds out of a potential of 3 rounds. So we're going to win this first round pretty handily. As you can tell, we're up probably by about double right now, maybe a little bit less than that, but whenever that bar fills up, one of the squares next to it blackens out, and that's 1 point. So what happens then is these 2 points get moved. They get moved a little further up the field, and it does give an advantage to the team that lost in an attempt to make the game go a little bit longer, which is a really great move. I like that. I do like longer games, not Battlefield long games. I'm not playing a 45-minute match. That is ridiculous when you play for 2 hours Battlefield and you play 2 matches. Don't get me started on that. I'm actually going to sell Battlefield back today, and it's mainly because of this game, and I'm selling this game back too. But so yeah, so that's the basics of this game mode. They obviously have their standard death matches, and they have a little added twist on the death matches and the Conquest, or whatever the fuck this game is actually called. In that there's like a commander in one of the particular game modes, and as people get really good with their kill streaks or do really well, it'll actually mark that player on the map, and I think there's a total of 5 stars, and like the first star, like 2 particular players on the enemy team get notified of where you are. As you get to 2 stars, it's like 3 players, and when you get to 3 stars, 4 players, so on and so forth. And it just slowly notifies the other team of where somebody's doing really well is, and for killing that player, you actually get added battle points, which you can see in the bottom right above my ammo and the little up-down D-pad thingies that I got going on. I'll explain those in a second also. Battle points you basically acquire from killing people, as you can see, and it's in-round currency that you can use to better your player. As you can see, there's like a little bullet vest for the D-pad up arrow, and that just it's pretty self-explanatory. You actually get to take more bullets, and it's super fucking OP, and it's super fucking cheap. It's like 250 battle points, and you start a battle with 500 points. Grenade fail right there. That's pretty awesome. Yeah. Don't really like the way the grenades flew either, but yeah. The D-pad down, I think, is RPGs. I'm guessing it is because I don't know what else that would fucking be. But I think I chose RPGs because I'm gonna move into my next point. My next point is that vehicles in this game fucking suck my nuts. They are so bad. They're so ridiculously annoying. I just don't get it. I mean, they do give you some ways to counter vehicles. I mean, that's probably my biggest bitch. Double spray, baby! But that's probably my biggest gripe. I just don't like games with vehicles, and I probably should have done a little research coming into this and realized that I was not going to like this game, but I gave it a shot anyways. Call of Duty's gotten a little boring for me. Don't get me wrong, I still love Call of Duty. I still like playing it, but that's gotten a little bit boring for me, and I've changed some things on World of Warcraft lately, and I'm starting to actually arena again, so hopefully I can frap some games of that too, but that's a completely different subject, which I'll probably have more than enough time to talk about later, but yeah, back to my point. Vehicles suck. They do give you a couple ways to counter them. One of them is the RPGs, which are great at handling it, but you actually have to be able to fucking aim the damn thing, and there's no lock-on with it, so they suck. I mean, if you have a sitting vehicle, Jesus Christ, I hope you have like a 2-year-old mentality, can actually fucking aim at it, but assuming you can't, you're suck. You are fucked. Yeah, you're suck. You could definitely be sucked. Oh god. But aside from that, they also give you EMP grenades, which temporarily stun said vehicle. There's like a Humvee, a couple other things. There's like a my biggest fucking thing is like air vehicles. I hate helicopters, and I hate the fucking little UAV thing. That thing's so annoying. All that thing does is fly around and you can just spam a button and you can spot literally the entire other team. And it's just dumb. I mean, it's just such a big disadvantage, and that's also a very, very cheap battle point perk, and I just don't really care for that too much. I mean, that pretty much covers my biggest bitch. It's just that vehicles are dumb. It's kind of like once you get in one, though, you're kind of stuck in it, and you aren't very powerful, though, either. That's what really blows. I mean, you catch the moron who runs out in the middle of the field, sure, you're going to kill that guy. Great job. That's one kill. Everybody else is going to run and sit in a corner anyway, so what the hell does it matter? So vehicles, they're rewarding and they're annoying, and, you know, they do their job, but, you know, they're really easy to counter, too. You just don't go near them and you win, and honestly, it's very, very easy to move throughout this game, which is something I do like, because that keeps action flowing, and that does keep the potential for things to turn very, very quickly, but I didn't really notice that happening a lot. I noticed mostly people just sitting around corners, or in this case, in Conquest, or whatever the fuck it was called, people just sat in the fucking node and just shot people as they came in, which, you know, you're doing your job, which is fine, but, you know, that's just fucking boring. Terrible aim there, that was awesome. And you'll notice I haven't really spent any of my battle points, and I was playing, like, I was doing pretty well this game, so I was like, you know what, I'm just going to save them up, I'm going to get in the helicopter, show them the helicopter, they can see, you know, what I'm talking about and how shitty I freaking think it is, but I just completely forgot to do it, and it kind of fucked over my score. I mean, we still end up winning this, and my score is not terrible, but, I mean, if you look at this video, it's about 10 minutes long, a little over that, and my final score is going to be like 17-8, and when you play for 10 minutes and you only get 17 kills, that's not too exciting. I'm not really too thrilled about that. But, you know, for what it's worth, I mean, the game is not terrible. I mean, I'd probably still keep playing it, but I spent $60 on it, and I just don't think it's worth $60. If this was maybe like $40, I would say go buy it. If you find this used, definitely worth buying it, because you'll probably buy it for like, if you go to GameStop, it'll be $55 right now. But wait like a month, and when it's down to like $35, I'd say go ahead and buy it. Game's fun. You can have some fun with it, but I just wouldn't recommend it. I can't tell you to go buy it brand new. There's no point. But I'm running out of time here. I've also got another game that's coming hopefully directly after this is uploaded, and that'll be Crysis 2, which is by far a much better game, and I'm absolutely enjoying that. But that's just a little overview of this game. Hope it was helpful. Hope you guys don't buy it, but if you do, good luck. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.